What's going on, my good people? Peace be with you. I'm glad to see you all here. I'm personally having a great day. I just got back from the swap meet. Something glorious happened to me, man. It's one of those days where my metaphysical needs are being communicated with to above, man. So let me explain, let me set up the scene to you all, in case you know what I mean. Like, this guy's fucking crazy, man. Well, I am, but let me just talk to you about what we're going to talk about today. So last night, I filmed a little part for an episode for this Vordini guitar, which I'm about to put strings on. I filmed a little party episode last night where I put a set of Chinese strings on the counter. So we'll string it up. You know what I mean? I'll see you at the glam shots. You know what I mean? You guys seen that before because that's one of my things, man. This is the Vordini guitar from the '60s from South America, from Uruguay. You can check out that episode. You know what I mean? This isn't really a continuation of the episode. It's just sort of like, you know what I'm saying, a cosmic part of your luck too, man. Because I don't like making episodes too long, man. So anyway, I'm about to string this guy up, and I was thinking to myself last night, I was like, I wonder what this guitar would sound like if I put like vintage strings on it, like brand new from the '60s. Now, is there a difference? Because I was watching this one episode of some show on YouTube where they're playing different, string types on, the same guitar. There's all kinds of stuff like that. I'm sure you've seen it before if you're like a guitar enthusiast, such as myself. You know what I'm saying? And I always have this thing where the Guitkit, I try to preserve the old original strings on the instrument if it has them. You know what I mean? Because I'm a cheap guy. Plus, you know what I mean? All strings are different. I like to sort of study old strings, man. You know what I'm saying, man? So I'm just giving you a little bit of update of all the information because some people just can't handle, you know what I mean, remembering stuff. So, that all being said, man, you know what I'm saying? I thought to myself, man, this Vordini be great to put a set of old strings on it, man. But, I don't know what's going on with life, man. So I went to the flea market this morning, man. I got my hat on, man. Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, Poppy. It was a mama. You know what I mean? All the flea market sound. That wasn't me, man. That was what people around me, and I wasn't saying, what's up, Poppy, man. Trust me, man. I wasn't doing it. Anyway, man, there's people all around, talking and conversating. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely conversating there, man. There's no conversing going on. It's all conversating. And between the conversation, I seen a table, man, and all kinds of strings from the '60s, man. All looks like singles. And I got another bonus box in the buy, man. It looks like some kind of like conglomeration of more strings and some kind of wind reeds, like all kinds of reeds for some kind of clarinet or something, man. Clarinet parts in there, I think, too, man. Looks like some kind of orthodontic clarinet piece, man. I don't know, man. I have to check it out, man. I have the box on the slab, man. 2 boxes, actually. It's an extravaganza. So the Russian roulette of this episode is if I actually have enough strings to string this guy up from the original '60s. I'll play you. I'll do my little song and dance, man. I'll tell you a story, and I'll sit down, and I'll like the old strings. This is the fun over, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you a little bonus performance, man. But if I don't have enough classical strings to string up this beautiful guitar, that's the end of the episode, man. You just get to see what we got in these boxes. So don't feel ripped off about it, man. You get what you get, and you don't get upset. But unfortunately, for me, looks like there's a lot of strings in there, so I'm pretty sure we'll be able to string up old Best, and I'll have to come up with 2 fucking stories later on today when I finish up those episodes, man. On the old strings, man. So peace be with you. Like to see you here. I'm glad to see you here. I'm gonna flip you over to the slab. So here it is, folks. Now, here I was working on a guitar from the '60s. You know what I'm saying? I had a set of strings I was going to put on it in my mind, man. And I was thinking about, you know what I mean? I wonder what this guitar would sound like with old '60s strings. I really was thinking about that. Is there really a difference between these strings and like a set of strings from the '60s? So as I'm thinking that, you know what I mean, I'm walking through the flea market in the morning. I have a couple dollars in my pocket. My wife actually gave me cash for Father's Day. Ain't that great, man? She said, go to the flea market, get yourself some wonderful stuff that, you know what I mean, you don't really need, but you enjoy. And so that's great. I mean, what a wonderful life I have. And I see this box, man. You know what I'm saying? I see this box. And I'm walking up, man. What's up man. Look at this. What's this, man? Set of nylon strings, man. Singles and stuff. And there's sets here, old strings from like the 60s and 50s and stuff, man. And I was digging through and I see a set of black diamonds down here. I know the black diamonds are real old, man. You know what I mean? This is, I was trying to be cool, man. And so the dude that, you know what I mean, his table was this guy Anthony. Now, I bought many, many things off, man. He usually has like paper, man. Crazy old paper. I think I got that Sears catalog from him. From that ukulele episode. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, man, I could get a set of these strings, you know. I was just thinking of getting a set, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? For this guitar, you know what I mean? I said, well, hey, Anthony, what about these strings over here? He said, hey, what's up, man? Hey, give me $10, man. Yeah, $10. That's not bad, man. I was like, for what, a set or what? He's like, take the whole fucking box, man. Take the whole box. I said, what? I was like, all right, man. And so I'm like, you know, we get to walk away. Say, hey, you know what? We'll take this fucking box too, man. You get this box out of his van. You know what I mean? I was like, what the hell is this, man? There's some strings in there too. And I look in there. There's some strings in there. There's all kinds of other things here too from an old music store. This is an old music store lot from like the 60s, man. The music store closed up shop. And this is everything that was left behind the counter and it wasn't an instrument. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of, it's from like a clarinet, right? Something like that. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of parts here for clarinets and for, I saw some flute reeds and some saxophone reeds, I believe, in here too. Something like that, man. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. There's just so much stuff, man. So much stuff. Now, I was thinking of doing like a standalone video of this, just unboxing it. It would take forever, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I would have the patience to do this all in one setting, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like a 2-hour video. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to lay all these things out here on the slab for you, you know what I mean? Show you, you know what I mean, like a grand total of what we actually got inside these boxes. It's exciting, man. It's really, really exciting. You know, I don't even know. It's mostly singles. There's some sets. Definitely some old shit, man. I'm certain that we'll be able to get a set of strings out of this big old thing for this beautiful guitar, man. So let's set them all out on the table, see what we got, man. You know what I mean? And I'll see you again, man, by the magic of you know what I mean, my abilities as the host of this show. See, we're all sorted. Peace. So it looks like we got, you know what I mean, some of the loose strings that were left in some clarinet parts from this music shop. Looks like that's what this was, man. We got it all sorted, figured out. Half of it, the clarinet parts, are all listed on eBay. Already, man. So let's talk about that first, because that's the part that nobody really gives a shit about. But I'll let you know what's here, man. These are all like from like the 40s, man. Looks like, you know, Rico, you know what I mean, clarinet reeds. This is E flat. The strength is a 2 on that one. This is also E flat, another 2. And they're all sealed, you see what I mean? All sealed, man. There's a 2.5 sealed. These are from like the 40s, man. You know what I'm saying? This is from like the 70s. You know what I'm saying? 2s. Here's a 3 from the 80s. 1987, I believe. Something like that, man. Here's a 2.5 sealed. You know what I'm saying? And that was a also E flat. I want to tell you everything, man. Here's an E alto, E flat alto. 3, a real strong one right there. There's one from the 70s. Again, the 70s package. This is 1.5. This is the real soft ones, man. And then we look at the rest of them, man. Here, manhandle. This is a French box here, unopened. Van Doren. It's actually plastic, man. It's probably from the 70s. And these are all what they call ligatures, man. This holds the little mouthpiece and everything together at the front of the clarinet here. It looks like there's a whole bunch of nickel ones here. I believe there are 12 nickel ones and 11 chrome ones. These are the chrome ones, it looks like, man. So it's the nickel ones, man. Ligatures can go for like $13 a piece now, man. It's like they were $5 back then, man. You know what I'm saying? And these are a bunch of, like, you know, loose reeds. Hey, Lou Reed, man, this is where you would sell them, you know what I'm saying? See that, man? These are in themselves collectible. And this was where we could find out the mystery name of the music shop. Right here, man. Here it is, man. Wanna know, man? Wanna know, man? Hey! Long Island, man, right by Shea Stadium. Right by the stadium there. So these are all listed on eBay. I think I might keep those little Rico Reed pockets. I saw an empty box for one of these going for $25, you know what I'm saying? One of these old, like, 50s, 40s. These are a bunch of loose reeds. Hey, loose reed. Oh, vibrator. I think I'm gonna keep them. Vibrators from France. You know what I mean, man? I want to keep the vibrators. Man. Piece of chance. So let's talk about this side, man. This is all a bunch of, like, miscellaneous little pieces of paper, man, about instruments that were left there. Little tickets and stuff, man. Got stuck in this box, man. That's cool, man. This is like a advertisement for the vibrator, man. You like my vibrator? Yes, you do, my friends. Made in France. And here are the strings, man. Not a full set of strings on here for anything, really, other than one set of acoustic strings, man. Back here, man. This is an interesting packet itself. The Merle. Hey. Successor to the Angelico. The whole set, man. He's talking about you just purchased the finest possible string. You know what I mean? Talks about John's death and everything, man. Dude was like real morbid, man. The Merle, man. Look at this, man. These are some real old flat wound strings, man. These are flat wound strings, man. Chrome nickel. See inside. I want you to see it. I want you to feel it. See inside. Looks like a snake. You want to touch my snake? He's friendly. You want to handle him like a charmer? I got all night. Yeah, that's a little bit rusty, man. This one's a little bit rusty, but it still do the trick, man. This one's perfect, pure virgin string. This right here, man. These old black diamonds right from New Brunswick, man. Black diamonds, man. And this is an unbroken set of 10 E strings, man. See that, man? Do you see it? Do you want to see it? Do you want to see more? Do you need to see it? Do you need to know about it? It's so hard. One-handed human, man. This is an example. Look at that. This is nice, man. Look at that. That's old school, man. This old packet, man. And it's totally, you know, this is stuff I'm going to keep for myself, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. It's in this little fucking thing. The world's best, man. Trumped with diamond strings. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Still, like, you can see that it still looks beautiful inside there. You see that? You see that? It still looks like a beautiful classical guitar string, man. Gorgeous, man. Memorable, man. You see that? It's probably like 70 years old, man. It looks like, you know what I'm saying? We got a whole bunch of strings, singles. These are all singles, really. Is another same thing, really. You know what I'm saying? Same old thing, really. This looks like it might be a little bit from the 50s. Because I believe it's got plastic cellophane around, you know what I mean, the packs. You know what I'm saying? And there's a little bit more, you know what I mean, descriptive. I want you to see what it says. It's a different package. You know what I'm saying? And it's got like a little bit of different look. You know what I'm saying? It's got that cellophane. You know what I'm saying? Unbroken, man. So we got two of them, man. This is, you know what I'm saying, been blacked out. Number 167, now it's 67 back here, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I just want you to know, man. That's about the black diamond, man. Black dog. These are all different ones, man. We got a whole pack here, D areas. These are mostly, for the most part, G strings, man. This is the other E string that we got there. Some E strings here. There's a Martin E string. This is probably from like the 70s, man. 60s. 60s, man. And these are mostly classical singles, man. All these Musicraft. You know what I'm saying? And these are all, if you take a look, pom-pom end. I showed you how to make these in one episode. They don't really make these anymore. So this is something I could probably, you know what I mean, sell on eBay. Look, they're all crystal clear. Even the packages that have all been compromised, man. Even the compromised packages, I'll have to find where I got that from, man. Where are you, empty package? There's a whole bunch of these. These are all G strings. This brand right here. Hey, this is a Stilo. Style Classical. More G's. It's all G's. These are all G's, man. Hey, Puccini. We got a whole pack of Puccinis. Two different ones. One from like the 40s. One from like the 50s. And here's like the whole bunch of them. And this is something I've never seen these strings before. Arenjuelos by Luthier Juan Rosco. This string might be worth some money, right? These belong to Pablo Picasso. He cleaned his nutsack with this string. Old Labella, man. Probably the least valuable string in this whole lot, man. And this whole thing is all New Brunswick. You know what I mean? Number 3 G's, man. Probably from the 40s. You know what I'm saying? The little packets. You know what I'm saying? This is before the packets got big. Some of them are a little discolored, but they're all like that pom-pom end, man. See that pom-pom end, man? This one's not even, you know, open, really. Looks like a pack of 5. They came in a pack of 5. A lot of the cellophane come off. Let's see if we can get this guy out, man. I want you to see his pom-pom, man. You want to see my pom-pom, too? Ooh, your pom-pom's stuck, man. See his? See how he's got a purple pom-pom on his G? And Mastercraft. We got Mastercraft sort of like held up a little bit better, too, man. Like they really were Mastercraft strings. Think about it, man. Think about it, man. Think about it real good. And we got a lot of these ones from New Brunswick, man. And these right here look like they got the cellophane. There's a bunch of cellophane that sort of leaked into the packages, man. Like it went from like cellophane back to oil, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this early, you know what I mean? See that, man? That's all cellophane that rot, man. You know what I'm saying? The cellophane is reverting to petroleum, man. So I might just pitch them, man. But the strings might be actually pretty good, man. See that? Oh, man, I'll keep them separate, man. You gotta segregate them. There's another little like 10-pack, man. What's this? Still in the G, man. Still in the money, man. Because mostly, like, you couldn't put a set of whole strings together for a nylon guitar, man. Then we get to the B's, I believe. This is the B's. We got a bunch of B's at the end here. A bunch of pom-pom B's, man. What color's the pom-pom B's on the true money, man? And the New Brunswick one. New Brunswick gang. Ooh, he's got that beautiful purple too, man. So they got the same purple. You know what I'm saying? This one was very held up, man. It's got that like frosted nylon. I want you to look at it, man. Look at it, man. We get a little bit of time, wasting our time. It's got that frosted nylon. That's what I wanted to see, but my phone's not really feeling me. These Puccinis, let's see what they look like, man. See what they look like. Hey, this is Charlie Puccini. I took over the business for my brother. He got shot in the head. Ooh, look at those. Those are really good condition still, man. And the package is all very old looking, man. Look at those, man. That's a B string, man. It looks like it's in gem mint condition, man. See that DuPont nylon, man. So this is DuPont's little scam, man. You know what I'm saying? We learned this information during the war. We had to test it on certain individuals to make sure it was quality. Some of these guitar strings are made of those individuals. Look, we got a whole pack of that, man. DuPont. The war criminal. I don't know. I don't really even know what DuPont's all about. This is more the Hispano. Guerra dos Finos. That's it, man. That's it, man. So, we have nothing really to test, man. We can't even, you know what I mean, put a whole thing together, man. We can't even string a friggin' guitar with this fucking load here, man. But you got to see some stuff, man. I don't have to sing you this week. You know what I'm saying? Peace be with you. All of you. Until next time. Do you think we'd really do you like that, man? In this woke world, man, there's no winners and losers, man. Nobody gets the first place medal. Everybody gets a certificate of completion, man. Everybody survives Russian roulette. We'll put these mediocre Chinese strings away, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys have the right to listen to what these vintage strings sound like, at least 50% of them on a guitar. So that's all we have, folks. We only have 3 strings that we put on. So I've selected 3 of what I think will be most complimentary from the dawn of the nylon string days. These 2 are black diamond strings right here in New Brunswick, New Jersey, people. Building still exists. Black Diamond had a monopoly on strings in the first half of the 20th century, people. It was one of the first big manufacturers of the steel strings. You know what I'm saying? Old Black Diamond, man. They had like these diamond milling machines that string would pass through. But these are the first nylon strings they ever made, man. You know what I'm saying? And Truesolo, I guess that was their big brand. You know what I mean? Maybe they're trying to get that, you know what I mean, become popular, but it did not. The later ones you saw were all blacked out, man. Just, definitely are the earlier style string packs, though. They used to be this size, you know what I mean, pre-war, before the, you know what I mean, the 40s and the 30s. All the string packs were kind of this size. After the war, they're kind of this size, man. That's the baby boom, man. And this string here, the little B, we're actually going to use Puccini. Puccini is, see, that's the original DuPont nylon. This is actually the company that, you know what I mean, DuPont reached out to, man. Who was that, man? Darco, man. Who was Darco? That was D'Addario. I say D'Addario, but whatever the fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? D'Addario. D'Addario. You see that, man? From 1947. You know what I'm saying? That's when DuPont developed these strings with D'Addario, man. Darco's not very woke, man. It's not a very woke sounding brand name, man. I apologize. I'm offended myself from that shit. That was just a combination. I think he originally called himself the Archaic String Company because he was making classical strings. And then I think he teamed up with his brother, who was one who got DuPont involved. You know what I'm saying? When we can't import the guts anymore, my friend. And then they, you know what I mean, changed it to Darco. Now, hey, maybe Darco is not very politically correct, my friend. Let's just change the name completely. Completamente. So that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the 3 we're going to use, man. We're just going to pull the rest out of these Alice strings, man. You know what I'm saying? The Alice strings, man. They're my favorite modern strings, I think. You know what I'm saying? I've been using them for years. I think they got the best equipment over there in China. You know, most reliable strings. And you can buy, like, for $5 on Amazon, you know what I mean, a 10-pack of singles. I already got a 10-pack of D strings, because they're the ones always seem to break. Now, if I just shell out another, you know what I mean, total $10, I get a 10-pack E strings, 10-pack A strings. I got many of these strings. I can take all the ones in the bad packages if this works, man. It just sounds good. I want to show you this, too, man. This is a pretty honorable mention, man. But I didn't use it because it just wouldn't fit our little style, man. This is what the Germans came out with right after the Second World War. Remember we were talking about how they were developing nylon at the same time that we were? I'm saying, with a little agreement with our little friends DuPont there, man. Look at this, man. This is a B string, second string little guy. See that, man? He's actually wow. I'm trying to get as close to him as possible. I want you to get a good look at him. See, he's got a winding on him, man. He's got a nylon winding. Man. That's incredible, man. You never see that, man. Detail, man. I think all the strings are like nylon winding. This Hispano brand. I actually have an old Oud, you know, I mean, from probably 80, 90 years ago that had strings on it like this, man. It must be from that era, man. Post-war, wound nylon strings. Wound nylon little string, man. Sorry, man. I'd like to try that eventually, man. Not today. Not today, man. But this is actually a frosted string, so that's kind of cool, man. It's going to give it a little timber. You know what I mean? On that G, little timber. It's kind of like G's come sometimes wow. A little extra timber, man. And this is still crystal clear, man. This might be earlier than, you know what I mean, the 60s. This could be from the 50s. The whole Darko thing, or the name thing, is kind of confusing to me. Some sources say in the 50s they changed the name of Darko. Some sources that said a little bit, you know what I mean. 62 is 59. Blah, blah, blah. Martin bought it in 70. It had been known as Darko for a long time. You know what I'm saying? This is very old looking packaging. But it is the bigger size. You know, so it's definitely 50s or 60s, man. So I've talked enough, man. Let's get this guy all strung up, man. Right? I'll see when we're all strung up. We'll give you a quick lamp shot so you can see them in action. Pay a little bit better attention to it this time. And we'll dance around like a turkey for you. Right? The true reveal. A true reveal to be done. Look at this, man. There it is, man. Close up, man. You can see that this one, the old black diamond's got a higher real silver content than these two Alice ones. You know what I'm saying? You can just see it, man. See how it's shimmering? And these guys are more like, hey, we got a little bit of aluminum in there, man. We got this frosted black diamond here. You know, these two are black diamonds. This G's that frosted guy. You can see that there's a little bit of his pom-pom got stuck on there, man. Some ink, man. We had to cut your pom-pom off, man. Sorry about that. Hey, you fucking cut off my balls. And then in this B position, we got the Puccini, the original DuPont, the Darco, man. And then we got the cheeseburger here in the end, man. Another happy hint about that Darco, man. I was telling you right in the end bit there about how Darco was purchased by Martin in 1970. Martin wanted to be the biggest string company in the world. Wanted to be the biggest everything, Martin, you know what I'm saying? And then they were already marketing Darco strings all around the world. You know what I'm saying? Export. And Martin kept that trademark because they respun Diario strings out as its own independent company as Diario, you know what I mean? Not as Darco. 1982 again, I think after 12 years of ownership. You know what I'm saying, man? It became a family business again. And the one thing they kept, Martin, was the Darco trademark. You know what I mean? There's some places in the world where Darco isn't really considered, I guess, offensive. You know what I'm saying? I'm offended that that even exists, man. People just don't understand it, man. Probably like Uganda, man. Hey, man, I only play Darco strings, man. On my kora. My kora has Darco strings on it. My man in Ghana, man. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Who knows where the Darko strings are real popular, man? The Aborigines in New Zealand, man. In New Zealand, man. They still play the Darko strings, man. Another thing about DuPont, man, I'm going to keep hammering on this Diario. He was trying to strong arm everybody in that whole area. He was like, you know what I mean? Tony Soprano up there, man. You know what I'm saying? He was selling strings to D'Agostino. Remember we saw those Merle strings earlier on? Those were actually made by Diario. And in one biography, he says he was calling himself Darko even back in the 30s, man. You know what I'm saying? The Darko, hey, I'll make you strings, you know what I mean? And then D'Agostino died, and other people, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more lucrative offers started coming in there, and they started making, you know, D'Agostino strings too. You know what I'm saying? And the Arrow didn't like that, man. Say, hey, man, we are the only ones that can make these strings for you. Like, we get anybody we fucking want to make our strings, man. You were dealing with DeMuro now, jerk off. The old man's dead. So they severed their relations, man. That DeMuro strings packet I showed you earlier, very rare, man. According to the internet, man, I don't know. Who knows? Fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let you know. He was strong arming them. He was strong on them and over there in Long Island. What a racket, dear. Alright, so that's enough, man. I've talked. I can barely even speak anymore. Time to perform for you guys. At least I'll leave with my dignity intact. Somewhat. Goodbye, strings. Goodbye, Vordini. Peace be with you. One last time. So I was just about to sit down to play these strings to you. You know what I'm saying? So you can get your hearing on, man. And then I checked my eBay and I saw that lot of all those clarinet reeds just sold. You know what I mean? For a little bit more money than what I paid for them, you know what I'm saying? Made a couple dollars. Not bad. You know what I mean? We're all winners, Poppy. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, with the holiday coming up, the 4th of July and everything, I'm going to get these in the mail right away, man. You know what I'm saying? So I package it all up, bring it to the post office, drop it in the mailbox. You know what I'm saying? And as I'm dropping in the mailbox, I looked at who bought it. You know who bought this? You know who bought all these clarinet reeds? Now I haven't posted any video about these strings or this clarinet parts or anything on the internet at all. You know what I'm saying? At all. Nobody knows about it. You know who bought all these clarinet reeds? And I put no strings on there, just the clarinet parts, man. It's the son of Darco, man. The president of Dario, man. That's him too, man. Without a doubt, man. What a small fucking world. We're talking about this guy, man. He's been running that company, you know, since Martin bought it, I believe. Since Pops handed him the stick, man. Can you believe that? What a small fucking world, man. Look at the date, man. Ain't nobody humping around, people. Ain't nobody humping around, man. That's crazy, man. All right, let's play this thing. You know what I mean? Back to the regular scheduled program. Isn't that crazy? So the screeching halt, which is the glorious end of our string escapade, had reached us finally. Isn't that a sad thing? Not really. Everything must turn. There's a season. So I've actually had a couple days to play these strings, man. They're not that bad. Not that bad. It's a set, man. Let's listen to the vintage ones apart. This is the E string, the big E1. That's just strong, man. Truesolo G, other Black Diamond product. Ooh, it's good. The Puccini B. It's some good stuff, man. Not bad, man. Not bad at all, people. So the other day I was thinking about an incident that occurred not too long ago, man. My man Theory. We were hanging out on his porch, drinking a couple beers, and you know, the soft summer evening, man. And he turned to me, he's like, "Bobby G, man, I heard the most wistful, sad Neil Diamond song yesterday, man. It was the most depressing Neil Diamond song ever, man. It was beautiful." Really? I like Neil Diamond, man. He's kind of like the kosher Elvis Presley, man. You know what I'm saying? He come and put on a great show and make a little speech for the bar mitzvah boy afterwards. You know what I'm saying? This is what he seems like to me, man. That's what Neil seems like to me, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't know Neil, though, man. That could be totally untrue, man. He could be like leaving the ceremony before the bar mitzvah boy's even done with his little speech and shit, man. Not even leaving a gift, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'm just kidding, man. That's sarcasm, man. I don't need Neil's people coming over here, man. Trying to intimidate me, man. Trying to besmear our Neil. Private bar mitzvah practices. None of your fucking business. Punch me in my eye. Neil Diamond's people, man. That's the diamond, the Black Diamond mob, man. We all about Neil Diamond, man. This is the Black Diamond crew, man. So, anyway, man, I never did figure out that, you know what I'm saying, that song he was talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we listened to sad Neil Diamond songs all night long. You know what I'm saying? You know, this one, was that one, this one. No idea, man. That was like 3 years ago. To this very day, I called him up like, "Hey, man, did you ever figure out what Neil Diamond song was?" Like, "No, I'm still working on it, man. I'll figure it out, man." Might not even been Neil Diamond, no, my man Theory. Like David Cassidy. Fucking Kate Bush, man. Some shit. Anyway, man, so this is my favorite Neil Diamond song in that vein, man. Melinda was mine till the time that I found her. Holding Jim, loving him. Then Sue came along, love me strong, that's what I thought. Me and Sue, that Wash those hands, man. You won't be that solitary, man. Hygiene, what's all about, man. That's what we're saying, man. So peace be with you. God bless you. The strings, they're the things, man. You know what I'm saying? And Neil, I do love you, man. I'm just fucking around about that bar mitzvah shit. It's really none of our fucking business. You know what I'm saying? You get what you want. Peace be with you.